Pakistan's struggle for independence was a complex and arduous journey spanning decades. It was a movement driven by the Muslim community's desire for a separate homeland where their religious, cultural, and political identities would be safeguarded from the Hindu majority in British India. The movement gained momentum in the early 20th century, culminating in the partition of India in 1947. Protests for rights. Muslims actively protested for their rights through various organizations, most notably the All India Muslim League. They organized large-scale rallies and demonstrations to voice their demands for political representation and a separate electorate. An interesting fact is that the Muslim League's Lahore Resolution in 1940, often called the Pakistan Resolution, was a pivotal moment as it formally demanded an independent state for Muslims. Bombing and strikes. While the independence movement was largely political, the final years saw widespread civil unrest and violence. Strikes and protests often turned violent, especially in cities like Calcutta and Bombay, leading to clashes between different religious groups. Although there were no large-scale military-style bombings, smaller-scale bombings and arson were unfortunately part of the communal violence that preceded partition. Mass migration. The partition of British India led to one of the largest mass migrations in human history. Millions of Muslims living in India migrated to the newly formed Pakistan, while millions of Hindus and Sikhs moved from Pakistan to India. This unprecedented movement of people was fraught with danger and immense hardship. Refugee crisis. The mass migration created a massive refugee crisis. Millions of displaced people arrived in Pakistan with little to no possessions, overwhelming the new nation's limited resources. The government, led by its founding father Muhammad Ali Jinnah, faced the immense challenge of providing food, shelter, and medical aid to these refugees. Living conditions. Living conditions for the new citizens of Pakistan, especially the refugees, were incredibly difficult. Camps were set up to house the millions of displaced people, but sanitation and access to clean water were major issues. The lack of infrastructure and resources meant that many people lived in poverty and squalor during the initial years of independence. Struggle of our leaders. The leaders of the movement, particularly Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Allama Muhammad Iqbal, faced immense challenges in uniting the diverse Muslim population and negotiating with the British and the Indian National Congress. Jinnah, despite his failing health, tirelessly worked to establish a functioning government and a new capital. An interesting fact is that Jinnah's famous phrase, unity, faith, discipline, became the guiding principle for the new nation. The dawn of Pakistan. On August 14, 1947, Pakistan emerged as an independent sovereign state. This moment marked the successful culmination of a long struggle for self-determination. The birth of Pakistan was a historic event, but it also came with the profound challenges of nation-building, social integration, and economic development. The new country embarked on its journey with hope and determination.